Begin with, we have this concept of the people from other planets as little green men. Are they green from what you know? Are they all the same?
Unfortunately, they're not so benevolent.
A fucking alien.
What's good? What's good? Welcome here, 51 here with your host Jimmy. Another day in the jungle. Give us a like, subscribe, and also become part of the community here in goldenarrowboxing.com for more news and stories. Damn, Jared Anderson, what a great fight. George Arias came, and he was a Dominican fighter fighting out of Brooklyn who had, if I'm not mistaken, like 18 fights and like 7 KOs or something like that. He had half a KO ratio of his total fights, so he was undefeated. And Jared Anderson just played with him, picked him apart. Jared Anderson was just too much. He was just throwing jabs. He was throwing uppercuts. He was basically landing almost everything on George. I think George did a good job by moving and trying to feint some of the shots. And he was trying to use the peekaboo style to get off the jab. But it just wasn't enough. And you could see that he was waiting to throw that overhand shot with his right, and it landed a few times. It did land on Anderson, but it was just it just had no power on it, so it wasn't hurting him. So Jared Anderson was just too much. I think Jared Anderson stopped it in the third round, so it was technical TKO. He wanted to go out, but he was really hurt. So now a new heavyweight, in my opinion, is ready to roll. And I think he's going to be very dangerous. I would love to see him against a fighter like Anthony Joshua, a Frank Martin, or Andy Ruiz. I don't know if he's going to get a shot like that, but he's definitely now ready to do that. He has 14 fights now with 14 KOs. So he has a really, really good KO ratio, 100%. Very few fighters have that percentage. I think the only one who perhaps has that percentage is Arthur Beterbiev. But other than that, Anderson is just smiting everybody he's fighting. So we'll see who he fights next. But he's a very promising American heavyweight, and United States has really good heavyweights. So hopefully, he fights his next opponent will be one of the ones I mentioned. Well, anyway, congratulations to Anderson. It showed, that he's a good fighter. Congratulations also to the Dominican fighters too, because they're stepping to the table and they're actually making. They're sacrificing their best talents instead of ducking like other countries do. So you got to give them credit. So no shame on losing there, George. But, just Jared was just too much for you, boy. So anyway, that's what it is. Peace out. Let's give us a like here, subscribe, and peace to everybody. See you in the next video.